Hello everyone, I am Dr. Adarsh Singh. Few days ago, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of Government of India released a protocol regarding post-COVID management for common people. In this video, I am going to highlight those points for you. The points are very simple and straightforward. At individual level, continue COVID appropriate behavior, that is, use of mask, hand and respiratory hygiene and physical distancing. Drink adequate amount of warm water. Take immunity promoting Ayush medicines, that is to be prescribed by a qualified practitioner of Ayush. If health permits, regular household work to be done. Professional work to be resumed in a graded manner. Mild to moderate exercise. Daily practice of yogasana, pranayam and meditation as much as health permits or as prescribed. Breathing exercises as prescribed by treating physician. Daily morning or evening walk at a comfortable pace as tolerated. Balanced nutritious diet, preferably easy to digest, freshly cooked soft food. Have adequate sleep and rest. Avoid smoking and consumption of alcohol. Take regular medications as advised for COVID and also for managing comorbidities if any. Doctor to be always informed about all medicines that the individual is taking, be it allopathic or Ayush, so that to avoid prescription interaction. Self-health monitoring at home to be done by checking temperature, blood pressure, blood sugar, pulse oximetry, etc. if medically advised. If there is persistent dry cough or sore throat, do saline gargles and take steam inhalation. The addition of herbs or spices for gargling or steam inhalation can be done as per Annexure 1, which I will highlight in the later part of this video. Cough medication should be taken on advice of a medical doctor or qualified practitioner of Ayush. Look for early warning signs like high-grade fever, breathlessness, SpO2 less than 95%, unexplained chest pain, new onset of confusion or focal weakness. They should continue to drink plenty of water to keep themselves hydrated, take medicines or herbs or add fruits in their daily diet so as to increase their immunity. If health permits, they should start their professional work in a graded manner and most importantly, avoid smoking and consumption of alcohol. The point highlighting to look for early warning signs does not mean that the person should get obsessed that he or she might get reinfection. The chances of reinfection are very low and very few cases have been reported till now. So, cured COVID patients should not get obsessed that they might get the infection again and do not become anxious. But definitely keep an eye on the warning signs if they develop any new onset fever or breathlessness. Now the next section highlights the point that is at the level of community. Recovered individuals to share their positive experience with their friends and relatives using social media, community leaders, opinion leaders, religious leaders for creating awareness, dispelling myths and stigma. Take support of community-based self-help groups, civil society organizations and qualified professionals for recovery and rehabilitation process. Seek psychosocial support from peers, community health workers, counselor. If required, seek mental health support service. Participate in group sessions of yoga, meditation, etc. while taking all due precautions like physical distancing. The points here are self-explanatory and need nothing to be explained further. But one must always be aware and follow these points via video calls or on social media platforms. Third section is regarding healthcare facility setting. The first follow-up visit, be it physical or telephonic, should be within 7 days after discharge, preferably at the hospital where he or she underwent treatment. Subsequent treatment or follow-up visits may be with the nearest qualified allopathic or Ayush practitioner or medical facility of other systems of medicine. Polytherapy is to be avoided due to potential for unknown drug-drug interaction, which may lead to serious adverse events or adverse effects. Hence, one should not mix allopathic and Ayurvedic drugs without bringing it to the knowledge of the treating physician. The patients who had undergone home isolation, if they complain of persisting symptoms, must visit the nearest health facility. Now the Annexure 1 that has been highlighted in many places contains the following: immunity promoting Ayush medicines to be prescribed only by practitioners permitted under law for prescribing the medicine or therapy under specific stream. This contains the list of many Ayurvedic medicines and their dosage, but one should consume them only under the guidance of an Ayush medical practitioner. You can take a screenshot and go through the list. It is also suggested by the Ministry of Ayush that the use of Chyawanprash in the morning, 1 teaspoon, with lukewarm water or milk is highly recommended under the direction of registered Ayurveda physician. As in the clinical practice, Chyawanprash is believed to be effective even in post-recovery period. So in a nutshell, what it means is that cured COVID patients may still feel some symptoms due to remnant of the lung injury caused by the infection, and there is a faint chance of reinfection, and hence they should not put their guards down and follow hand hygiene, social distancing and wear masks. They should keep consuming food to increase their immunity and help them in recovery. And the job of the society is to treat them as common people and not to create a social stigma and help them in rehabilitation. I hope you share the video among the respective population so that the people who suffered from COVID-19 infection also comes to know about these. If you found this video helpful, please like and share. If you have any queries, please write in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.